one. So I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Dark Cloud. It's an old PS2 game from years ago. I remember it being on the demo disc, what came with the PlayStation 2 when that was first released. It had games like Tony Hawk. So I think it was Pro Skater 2 or 1, I can't remember which one. It had this on it and a few others, and it was always one of my favourite games. I bought it again about 2 years back for the PS4 and decided and played it through then. And I'm deciding I'm going to go through it again and maybe this time actually show everyone this game from my childhood. It's honestly one of the best games I have ever played. It's like a dungeon crawler with multiple different hub worlds, which you find buildings and roads and add-ons for buildings, so like stables, you'll get hay bales and stuff like that, and depending on your placement of them in the hub worlds depends on if it's how it was before the towns were destroyed. As you'll see from the intro in a second or two, some shit goes down. Anyway, I'm just going to jump straight into it and I hope you guys enjoy. I might be a bit quiet through playing it just because of focusing. I am going to be using a guide as it has been a while, and with all the specific placements you need for rebuilding towns. You gain new items and things from rebuilding which help a lot along the way, which is going to let me progress through the game somewhat easier, as later on in the game it can become very hard. I'm not going to change any characters' names, I'm just going to keep them as they are. There is a weapon upgrade system in this, and a weapon durability system, but in this one, if a weapon breaks, it is gone forever, so you need to maintain your weapons at all times. Let me just check as well what year this game actually came out at, as graphics wise, for it being a PlayStation 2 game, it's not all that bad. It's hard to say if it was great for the time. They did end up making a sequel, but the sequel does not live up to this game whatsoever in my own opinion, and I never enjoyed playing it, so I more than likely won't be playing that. Right, what year did this game come out in? Let's have a quick look, shall we? It's got a 95% like ratio by Google users, 80% on Game FAQs and Metacritic, and it came out in Europe in 2001, in Japan in 2000. So as you can tell, as from the ratings on the game, it was a very good game. And hopefully, maybe watching someone play it will entice you to try buying it, entice you to try playing it for yourself. It's always been a nostalgia trip for me when I've played it. So I'll just let this carry on playing out. Years ago, the genie of the darkness appeared. What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands? You'll see. now's the time. Yes, sir, so it seems. And there's the big bad boss himself, the Dark Genie. What? This is the genie? The Dark Genie? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. Motherfucker seems tired. The ancient Dark Genie. This is it. Hey, who are you guys? Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master now. Look at me! Look at me! I am your master now. Ooh, he's locked on. It's time for Shermanation. And that's the big bad Dark Genie. Ah, here we are at my home village. Forget what it's called. Ah, damn it, I accidentally changed his name from Towan to Aowen. It's alright. Should have hurried, come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go, sorry. Oh, she left you, Owen, hurry up. And that, who is currently sat down, is who we shall be playing. Let's go to the Harvest Festival. That is one chunky boy. Oof, there he is. Oh, motherfucking fat ass Genie. Surprised the general guy, I already forgot his name, hasn't thrown up. Oh hell nah. Why isn't she even attempting to get up though? No, like she's broke her foot or no. I don't know the backstory as to why the general is trying to destroy everything with the genie. Like, all I know is we gotta stop him. Hey there, can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake the fuck up! Hey.
Hey, listen.
Ooh, it's an old man. And it's a fairy, okay. Something bad has happened. Men, blinded by greed, have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy an entire world. Like, you saw it, your own village. You've fucking gone in it, mate. It's gone in it, dickhead. Not just your village, like, in a flash. Many villages and towns were gone. In one night, half your world's just gone. Poof. Destroyed. Zip. No more. Don't worry though. I'm magic. I see you've had stronger will. So you could defeat him, like, but not yet. You're a pussy at minute, but I'll make you stronger. He's gonna give me the Atlas Gauntlet, I think it's called, or an Atlas. Oh, Atlamilia. Then the balls are called Atlas. This is my village. It's gone. This is what the fairy guy did. Just before everything got destroyed, he put them in all magical spheres called Atla and scattered them. They got scattered around because of the power from the genie's attacks, but they still didn't break through. So I need to find all the Atla. Right then, so that's that. Like, I want to visit the mayor's house because that one didn't get turned into a Atla. The music in this game is so good as well. Dun 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 Ah, Nolan Village, that's the name of my town. Bum 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 bum. This is movement on it. Camera movement's slow. I don't know if it will show up on the video like this, but as you can see, it's not a widescreen game. X is just your standard interact button. And there's the mayor. Don't look so depressive, or I'll make you rest in spaghetti. The Divine Beast, Dran. And that Divine Beast Cave is the dungeon for this area. that is used for fishing, I believe. Can't remember. I think it's fishing. Could have sworn there's chests somewhere around here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm an idiot. I know there's items that are in certain people's houses. This is an edit mode, which is what you'd use to put down items in the village and set them about in this area. It also makes it quick for just travelling, because as you see, when you exit it, it puts you exactly where your arrow were. These are all the items he gave me. Escape powder lets me come out of a dungeon. Fishing bait, yeah, prickly is fishing bait. Stops poison, recovers health a little, make sure I'm not thirsty. That's another thing, you've got to maintain your thirst. I can't remember what it happens when you run out of thirst, but you have to maintain it. And I don't have a sword at the minute, I don't think. I do have a sword. It's for real this time, Aeon. From here on, you will be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in a dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast cave, Dran's crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monster to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to defeat them all one by one. Next time I'll tell you about how to return to ground level rather than advance into the floor below. To return to the ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The Nolan Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. You can also Mind Connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item Repair Powder. It will restore their weapon HP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters, and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have on you so it will never disappear. But all the new weapons you will get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff, the sphere, Atla, where it protects and seals the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of the Atla into Atlamelia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lessons ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now Owen, I'll just say Owen for my name. Show me your true ability on this quest. Alright, let me see if I can remember the attack buttons. Right, that's first person. Right, triangle brings up my menu. X is my circle locks on. Bread. Nice, nice. Da 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 da. Hey, let's show you what happens when you touch an Atla. And I got trees from this one. Right, my dagger's already lost 12 from it, so what you call it. And there's the gate key. Nice. Hopefully I get a weapon out of this chest because I don't want to be using the dagger all the time. That's a fence. That ring there as well, I believe it either gives you water, river, nice, either gives you water or heals you. Pumped with energy, it gives me stamina regen. See, this one is locked and I don't have the key, so you can guess it. I'm gonna guess it's poison. It was explosive. It doesn't break the chest, thank God. Oh, a Chris knife. Right, it's got more weapon HP, it's not absorbed as much, but that's fine. Same speed attack, it's holy as well instead of wind. Same size weapon as well, which means it's going to be, what you call it, it's going to attack at oh, here's how you get water. If you don't have water on your person inside of your items, I forgot you can put active items on as well, which I'm going to do now. I can't, yeah. So nah, I just press square when hovering over whichever item I want to use. And have you noticed my water, which is under my weapon durability, that has now gone up because of me going inside that water fountain. And I now one-shot these guys, which is nice. And I got some gold. And I'm poisoned. I had to use my antidote, but I can get more from the mayor, which is nice. Ah, magic crystal. That shows all the items and enemies in the area. You can also find maps, I believe, and the compass in some dungeons. Macho's house, so that's the first NPC character's house we've found. As soon as I've cleared out this first floor as well, I'll show you how to actually go about building the town, and I'll also open up my guide to find out which way the town needs to be specifically built. And watch this one. That's lamp, sorry. That looks like an L. This is going to curve around to the right and bring me into the room with one guy and the two Atlas. It's a bat. What's this one? Road again? That's nice. Oh, what's this one? Macho! So you also get the NPCs as well within the dungeons. So once you've got them, you can place them in their houses and it lets you actually use them when needed. Let me figure out how to dodge. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just kill him. More gold. If you see the blue bar underneath my weapon's durability too, that is the weapon's magic absorption. So I found a minecart. I think I need a specific item to activate it though. Ice gem, that's an item you can put on weapons to infuse them with specific elements. Candy box. I believe that is an item for Macho's house. And there is the map. Let me see if I do need to use... Yes, you need an oil can, which I don't have, unfortunately. Let me see if I can put the item on this weapon yet. Might be wrong about it being one what you put on your weapon. Is there a controls option? No, there is not. Right, I'll just go through the gate door using the gate key, and I'll move back up to the main level and I'll show you how the diorama works. That's the first dungeon complete. Leave dungeon. Brings you straight back to the top. And I should meet with the fairy boy. Okay, so I'm carrying on walking. Okay, so that's the first glitch. Stop walking. Stop fucking walking. I shall teach you as promised. I release by touching that with your left hand. This is where the power of it million. I'll give you a better understanding by showing you. I'm just quickly rolling myself a cigarette because I'm a hopeless addict. Remember kids, don't start smoking, or Santa won't give you any more presents ever again. Santa don't like smokers. You get coal, although that helps start fires, which fires seem to connect to smokers. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the earth to its original form. Skip through all. Oh, finally, I've stopped walking. Just quickly grabbing the guide up for specific placements. Ah, that is the manual. Nolan Village. 100. Right, so Macho's house. That should be Macho's house. There should be a tree there. And a tree there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And there should also be one there. Now let me just place some roads. Is that everything I can place so far? Yes, it is. The grids, the fact that it works on a grid basis makes it really helpful for placing things properly. Right, so now I've spoke to him, and I asked him what he wants to rebuild it with. It shows that I need a barbell and the expansion for his room. Which I don't have. I have a fence, a lamp, and a box of candy. Ah, because you get 3 items as well for being. By going to the from the mayor, you get 3 items from the mayor. So every time you leave the dungeon, you want to use your repair powder on your weapon if it needs it, and come back and talk to the mayor. At least I believe you get more. Yep, see? Now I've got more water and more repair powder. Make sure I put the items on my belt. There are day cycles in this as well, which is what that item is in the top right of my screen at the minute. And because I completed that first dungeon floor, when I come back in now, I can go straight to the second. So let's dive into dungeon floor number 2. And that is a playable character. And she's a ranged character. But you'll find that out in a bit. Atlas straight away. Another lamp. That's a llama for the trader. The only downside to this game, I'd say, is the camera. A lot of the times you do just end up having to fight the camera. No drop. Right, so that's the exit gate. And there's a dasher in this room from the sound. Barbell, so that's an item what Macho asked me for at his house. I believe that is Macho's brother. Yes, it is. Lamp. Ah, so there's 2 of these Yomish. What you got for me? Standing powder. That lets you swap heroes, I believe, when you die as one. It shows me all the items. Nice. So as you can see, this dungeon's a little bit bigger. More enemies. Actually, I think there's the same amount of enemies. And there's the map. Okay, so I messed up my attack there. And as it says, the ABS is full, which is the magic absorption. So now, if I go to my weapon, closing my eyes, spamming. Ah, so I need more items required for that one, and I need more items required for that one. Right, so I can upgrade it though. Right, yeah, so you upgrade it and that increases its base attributes, or it starts out with. Like I said, it's been years since I played this, but I will get back used to it again. And that's a bench. Right. We've got 3 enemies in here. Oh. One of them dropped an item. And it's Dran's key. That is a small windmill. There is also the Dran's windmill what you can grab. And that's a baton, whatever. What does that do? What's that used for? Fish bait again. So I definitely chose the wrong turn when I first came into this floor. I do want to kill every enemy in it though, so I can get as much ABS as I can. If I go to this weapon now as well, right, so this is what it damages. So you've got mimics, chests, mages, things like that, plants. Every enemy you kill increases the amount, increases its ABS. So it absorbs magic from damaging enemies. Refill my water. It is rather slow paced, the game early on. When you get to the later areas it becomes a lot more hectic due to the amount of enemies you'll be facing per floor. You'll not be one-shotting them as you do, because this weapon's an extremely overpowered early game weapon to just use. And he's also dropped some gold from it. And that, I believe, is Macho's spare room. And as you can tell by the fact that I am collecting gold, you do come across shops. Nice little double kill, no drops. But I'm already a third of the way to leveling up my weapon again. So I'll quickly use my repair powder. And that's that leveled up. That's that repaired now for the next floor, which I won't be going into yet because I want to go outside and use some more of the Atla what I've consumed. What have I collected this time? Collected some I collected a windmill, which is nice. Need a ladder and a fan for that. Didn't collect any more roads or trees or anything. Bench, annex room, which is for Macho. Llama, which is for my house, not the trader. Macho's brother. Right then. So just leave through the exit gate, travel back to this surface, and then I can use my guide again to carry on placing. And leave dungeon temporarily. Like I say, it's always easier to just leave the dungeon after every floor, as that way you're going to get another loaf of bread from your mayor. You're going to end up with more water if you've not used it. If you've used it, more repair powder. You can never carry more than one at a time though, unfortunately. I do want to place that windmill, and one of them needs to go here. So now I come here. Macho and Camacho should be inside. A fence and a lamp so I can finish his house. And this is Macho's room. And there's Macho. Didn't mean to pause, meant to go to Diorama. Now I can use the lamp and the fence. And now there's an event at this house. And it should be these two fighting. Or arguing, should I say. Stonebreaker, that's something I can put on my weapon. And he complains because it's his Stonebreaker. And here's a chest with bread and tasty water. And as I said, I should be able to put, yep, Stonebreaker, damaging its rock monsters, onto my sword. And has he refilled me? Yep, I've got my repair powder I wanted. And back to the cave. And this one's only got 4 rattler in it. There's not always a cutscene, it's just for these first few, I believe. Yep. Right, so I knew I needed to know that, which is good. R1's guard, which is nice, I needed to know that. Right then. I want to put my bread on my hotbar. And can I change its attribute at all? No, I cannot. But Hull is a really good one to have for the start. And I'm already nearly at half health, which is nice. Small river. A bone rapier, I know that can become a really good weapon later on. A bone key. I can't remember what that's used for. Doesn't give you a hint, it just says a key made out of bone. Bridge, I needed that. As you can see, there's a lot more enemies on this floor. And a ladder, that is also nice to get. Okay, so I'm now out of bread. Fun. Key, there we go. Now the bone key is not for that. Want to drink up a bit? I'll put my other water on my hot bar. That's going to be exit door, yep. Right then. There's one more outlet, 2 more chests, and 8 more enemies. There's 2 enemies next to this outlet. Ah, this is the bone keys use. I forgot that some doors just are set up that way. Nice double again. I want to use my repair powder now. I'm 1 or 2 kills away. A wheel, that's for the windmill, I believe. And I'm 1 or 2 kills away from being able to level up my weapon again. From the sounds of it, it is a bat I need to kill here. That's a map. So that dead. Ah, going in water heals you as well. Wish I forgot about that. 1 more kill gets me the level up for my ABS. When you level it up and you've got items on it, it lets you, it adds it directly onto it, so now, as you see, it damages rock monsters as well as just normal ones, which then lets you add more onto it. Right, so I am nearly dead. So best thing for me to do before I kill the other rock dog is to go and heal up at the waterfall to the bottom. And then I can go and kill the last one. And then that's this floor cleared as well. Now I can't remember if you gain more health or not. I think you gain more health through eating specific items. And I didn't even take a hit from him. Right, so it's just going to the next level. I want to actually leave the dungeon, and that way I can go and grab some more bread, which is necessary at the minute, seeing as I haven't got any healing items on me. Plus I got some more items for me to place down. It were only 4 of them, but like I say, it's always better to just make sure you use it. Leave dungeon. I also got some bridges I need as well. I can't remember if I got any rivers, but we're about to find out. Ah. Right, so I didn't get any, what you call it, I did get more river. More parts, I got bridges, I know that much. I need 1 there. I need 1 there. I'm gonna need 1 here when I have more river though. You get any road or anything? No. Just these. Just these. Enter his hut. Right, let me just test something real quick. Right, so just when we're on the hotbar, it doesn't give you any more. It needs to actually be used out of your inventory. Oh wait, I want to repair my weapon, don't I? I also kind of want to use the water because I'm missing a bit of my... There we go. And then I'll go get more. I think I'm going to call it after this last floor. I'm not saying this is the last floor or anything either, there's still a few floors to go. I think I'm just going to call it after this floor, though this will be the last one for this episode. As I've said, it's quite a slow moving game, especially early on. I don't want to drag on more than I have to. This first episode's more of just a taster for everyone to see how they think, what they think of the game. I mean, it was one of my favourite games growing up. I can't remember if this is a mini boss or not. Yes, it is. Ah, this guy. He attacks differently. Right. Perfect on it. I forgot that there were some of these in it. Ah, I got a sapphire as well. I believe the sapphire lets you equip it on weapons. Yes, it does. Gives you magic points, gives you wind, and increases damage against flying monsters. Power up powder. Use that to level up weapons when they don't have enough ABS. Right. Let me just see. Just check if there's a cutscene for this floor. Endurance +1, that increases the weapons I believe it in... Ah! Nice, that were a weapon HP recovery one. Cabin. Right, seeing as the gates, the bone gates here, then I want to head this way, I think. Yep, so I chose the right way to go. This one's a dead end. Gaffer's buggy, that's the shop, I believe, for this village. Don't quote me on that. Claude, that's the fat guy who you saw in the intro, and he's the one who wants the box of candy, I believe. Upstairs storage, I believe that's my house. Oh, that's something I wanted to try out. I want to see the where the bone rapier attacks. As you can see, it is very low durability on it, but you can upgrade it with powder, I believe. Endurance, sorry. I'll do that to it. And I need to change the weapon back over. It is a longer reaching weapon and it's quite powerful. It's just not the weapon I want to be using. That's the exit gate. One enemy and it is a statue. Right, so a trick for me to do them without getting hit is just attack them before. Start the attack as they're coming out of the square thing, but far away, so they have to move towards me rather than getting up close and starting the attack. So if I start the attack close to them, they have time to get off one hit on me. There's a map, more gold, more outlet, my house, so that's Owen's house, and this should be the crystal. Yep, on these dungeons the general are next to each other and I need to go all the way to the end on this one. And he got a hit off on me. Grab the gold. Throbbing cherry. What's that for? Allows time to be stopped or advanced. Right. It's about what's in here. Grab these two chests. Poison apple. Antidote. Hopefully these are dashes and no more statues, because I haven't figured out how to deal with statues well yet. Right, so that's a Yamanaka. Yamich, sorry. Give me the gold. Is this a Yamich or is it a statue? It's a Yamich. And that's the dungeon cleared. And I got, yeah, this was also where Dran's crest was. So I'll eat the bread, I'll drink my water when I get to the exit gate. In fact, I won't drink the water, but I'll get one anyway. I just might as well not. I want to use my repair powder on my weapon. And then I'll just go up top and carry on with the building, and then I think I'll end it. 4 floors in, you got to see a mini boss. Main bosses as well. Some of them do have them cutscenes as well, where it's a QT event, which I know a lot of people hate them, but it does like allow for some nice cinematic battles. Right, let's just place down houses and things, and then I think I'll call it. Right, where does my house go? Let's have a quick look, shall we? My house goes facing towards... Yeah, so facing towards, and it wants to be one more back. There we go. That is my house. What do I need? Round wooden thing, something is in it. So that's a barrel. Which I don't have a barrel. Nope. I know my llama goes in here. Oh, I picked the right one straight away. Nice. Right then. What else can I place? Gaffer's buggy. Gaffer's buggy, where do you go? Ha. Gaffer's buggy goes there. Yeah? Yeah. I don't have the gaffer yet though, unfortunately, but I can put the lamp on it. Because that's Claude. Yep, didn't think so. Road. Right, so that's road. Right, so I think that's everything I can place so far. Right, well, I think that's where I'm going to end it right now. If you've enjoyed watching, then I hope you consider giving a like and a subscribe. I'm going to be carrying on this throughout the next few weeks. If you've enjoyed just seeing how the game runs and plays and looks, and you might think about it, it's a very cheap game to get on the PlayStation Store, and you should try it out for yourself. It's a very fun game. The weapon building and everything on it makes it very fun to actually dive into. And I guess I'll see you all later. Thanks very much.